Before you go to bed, I want you to listen to this. And if you are seeing this in the morning, I also want you to take your time and think about it before you start your day. Likewise in the afternoon, think about it before you end, like you wrap up your day. So I've read the book of John, and we all know about the story of the woman at the well and Jesus. So when I was reading this particular chapter in the book of John, chapter 4, is about Jesus and the woman at the well. So if you're reading down, you notice that Jesus waited for 6 hours. He was waiting for his disciples, not the woman. So while I read that particular chapter, the Holy Spirit said something to me while I was praying. And he said, this is how God is waiting for you to come to him. Like just like Jesus waited for 6 hours. Yes, he wasn't waiting for the woman, but this is like put into our reality as Christians that are seeking something from God, or that are expecting something from God, or that are looking for a way for their life to come back together or fix their life back together. Like Jesus, God is waiting for you. So it is left for you as the person, as a human, as the child of God, to come to him and say, oh God, I'm leaving this in your hands. I've come to you. Oh, I've realized my mistakes. Oh, I've realized that, oh, I'm not in this world. Take the lead, take over and fix my life. This is what the Holy Spirit told me that very particular day. And I nodded my head. And later on, I went back to my sister. I said, you know that this particular verse we're reading from the Bible is not like, it's not just a normal story. It's saying to us that Jesus is waiting for you. God is waiting for you to actually come to him. So it's not left for you as a Christian today to leave that particular thing you're trying to do by yourself, in your own understanding, and leave it to God and leave it to Jesus to handle it. And I bet you he will do it perfectly fine. I'm a living testimony. I know what I'm talking about. So allow God to handle that stuff today. Tell him to handle it tonight. Tell him, like, leave it to him.